captain say, pay me my money down. Tomorrow is my sailing day. Pay me my money down. Pay me, pay me, pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Come on, everybody. Well, shoot as the boat clear the bar.
Pay me my money down.
Captain hit me with the head of a spar.
Pay me my money down.
Pay me,
Pay me,
pay me,
pay me.
pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Well, if I'd been a rich man's son, pay me my money down. I sit by the river and watch it run. Pay me my money down. Pay me,
Pay me,
pay me,
pay me.
pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'd been Mr. Gates, pay me my money down. I'd keep my money in a crate. Pay me my money down. Hey, pay me,
Pay me,
pay me,
pay me.
pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. 1, 2, 1. We're 40 nights at sea. Pay me my money down. Well, that captain worked every dollar out of me. Pay me my money down. Pay me,
Pay me,
pay me,
pay me.
pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down. Yeah, pay me, pay me,
Pay me,
pay me, pay me my money down. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my money down.
The American Committee for Yugoslav Relief has been designated as a front organization. According to the October 22nd, 1947 issue of the Daily People's World in California, Pete Seeger headed the list of entertainers to appear at a picnic given by the Southern California chapter of that organization. Did you participate in that program?
If you have 100 more photostats there, it seems silly for me to give you the same answer 100 more times.
What is your answer?
It is the same as before, sir.
There are various peace groups in this country which have utilized your services, are there not?
I have sung for pacifists, and I have sung for soldiers.
According to the Daily Worker of September 6, 1940, you were scheduled as a singer at a mass meeting of the American Peace Mobilization at Turner's Arena in Washington, D.C. What were the circumstances under which your services were requested at that occasion?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
You were a member of the American Peace Mobilization, were you not?
My answer is the same, sir.
Were you not a delegate to the Chicago Convention of the American Peace Mobilization on September 5th, 1940?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
Is that a subversive organization, Mr. Taverner?
Yes.
What is the name of it?
American Peace Mobilization. It was the beginning of those peace movements in the 1940s. Did you take part in the American Peace Crusade in Chicago in April of 1954?
My answer is the same as before, sir. Of course, I would be interested in your opinion on a great song like that old Negro spiritual. I'm going to lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside.
That is not at all responsive to my question.
I answered your question before I even said that, sir.
I think if you're going to refuse to answer a question, you ought not to make a speech. Did you also perform a service for the California Labor School in Los Angeles, a musical program there?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
Did you teach in the California Labor School?
My answer is the same, sir.
Mr. Tavener, I think for the record that you should state whether the California The labor school has been cited
It has.
as subversive and communist-dominated?
Yes, it has been. Did you also teach at the Jefferson School of Social Science here in New York City?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
I ask you to direct him to answer the question.
Mr. Seeger, I direct you to answer. Did you teach at the Jefferson School here at New York?
I feel silly having to give you the same answer over and over, but my answer is the same as before.
Has the Jefferson School been cited?
Yes, it has, and it's also been required to register under this Internal Security Act of 1950.
There are a number of people here who taught at that school, Mr. Chairman.
I declare, I would like to offer into evidence a photostatic copy of an article from the September 21st, 1946 issue of the Daily Worker, which refers to music courses at Jefferson School, and I call attention to the last sentence in the article wherein Pete Seeger is mentioned as a leader in one of the courses. According to the March 18th, 1948 issue of the Daily Worker, it is indicated that you would entertain at a musical presented by the Jefferson Workers Bookshop. According to the November 25th, 1948 issue of the same paper, you would perform also under the auspices of the Jefferson School of Social Science. Also, you were a participant in a program advertised in the Daily Worker of June 1st, 1950, put on by the Jefferson School of Social Science, and according to an issue of February 15th, 1954 of the same paper, you were expected to play and lecture on songs and ballads at the Jefferson School. Will you tell the committee, please, what were the circumstances under which you engaged in these programs?
My
If you did.
answer is the same as before, sir.
Did you also engage in performances for the Labor Youth League in 1954?
My answer is the same as before, sir. Do you think I sing propaganda songs?
In 1947, what was your connection with an organization known as People's Songs?
I take the same answer as before regarding my association with any organizations or individuals.
What was People's Songs, Mr. Tavener?
It was an organization which, according to this issue of February and March 1947, was composed of a number of persons on the board of directors who have been called before this committee or even designated as communists. And according to other information made available to the committee, this group extended services to the Communist Party and its entertainment projects. Mr. Lee Hayes was a member of the board of directors of that organization along with you, was he not?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
Were you not the editor of People's Songs and a member of the board of directors?
My answer is the same, sir.
In fact, you were the national director of People's Songs, were you not?
My answer is the same.
Was People's Songs organized by Mr. Alan Lomax?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
Was the booking agent of People's Songs an organization called People's Artists?
My answer is the same as before.
Will you tell the committee, please, whether or not on the weekend of July 4th, 1955, you were a member of the Communist Party?
My answer is the same,
Were
sir.
you the member of the Communist Party at any of these events which you are alleged to have performed in?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
Are you a member of the Communist Party now?
My answer is the same as before, sir.
I ask for direction on that question, Mr.
I
Chairman.
direct the witness to answer the question.
I take the same answer as before, sir.
I have no further questions, Mr. Chairman.
The witness is excused.
Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood
got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
Mary wore 3 links of chain, every link for Jesus' name.
Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, Mary, don't you weep.
One of these nights about 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna rock.